Well, that's not saying live there. Hey, how you doing, Mr. Swede? I can't hear anybody, but I can't even hear myself. I think, do I need to refresh my own stream? That would be probably typical of me. Play that. Hey, how you doing, Mr. Swede? Aha, it is. So welcome. Mr. Swede, Mudden, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you both. Thank you ever so much for hitting the like. If you've shared it out, thank you ever so much. So yeah, so we're going to give this game key was given to me. Now I've looked at the name of the company and it says like it's Gujarati. So this is what it sounds like when it's transferred into English by Google Translate.
Like Harpakish.
Very strange name, I know. But thank you for the key. I've played this for about 80 minutes. We're going to do a brand new save. I'm playing via controller and I'm playing on the PC. I'll let you see my ugly face. Well, I won't let you see my face, but you can see the game. So we're going to start a new game because there's quite a bit in the game. But from what from what I've seen, it doesn't really show me a lot. It doesn't really say to me, do this, do that. It gives you some things you can do, but then there's some things in it that it doesn't really tell you about. Why is my game not being captured? Is it taking its time to, shall we say, be shown? I know sometimes if you go onto the other screen, it can be there. It is. It's there. Right. I will put in the. I will pin a comment saying when the game goes live. So let's start a new game. Save slot. I'm going to put the traffic amount to heavy actually, because I tried it on normal and it was a bit barren, shall we say. Difficulty we're going to go on normal because it's a new thing. I know that Glenn Bixley did this. I believe there might have been problems before. I'm going to use this island because this is the one I was on a bit. So we're going to try this one and we're going to say start. So wish us luck. We'll see what the heck goes on. Override existing game save. Didn't really want to do that, but yes, we're going to do that because we're just doing this to show it off. So you basically, apparently, you can choose to be 3 different jobs. We're going to go for passenger straight off when the game loads in. So I'm using the keyboard, but I'm also using I'm going to use the keyboard to actually. Oh my days! I'm getting some right lag, and I wasn't having that when I was recording. I really hope that's just a temporary thing. Because that'll really suck. So we're going to use the keyboard. I'm using a brand new keyboard as well. You're about to start your journey as a transporter. You will prosper hopefully by transporting various resources and fulfill supplies and demands for the many industries of the region. You can also look for some paid transport jobs which are available in the contract office, or you can invest into building up additional industries to extend the supply chain with new and more profitable resources. Go to the company desk and start your empire. You can consult the encyclopedia for more stuff. You have a new Steam account if you want to join. If you give it me, mate, I can have a look. I'm not very happy with this lagginess here. I hope this goes away because it wasn't having this one before. So we're going to be oddball limited. We're going to go transport, create and join a company. This does have... A weekend was pretty cool, mate. It's a shame it's over. So it says, look, you've got to transport 40 passengers from the town transport station to hill transport station. I've actually done this before. I spent an hour on this doing this yesterday. So I need to look for a vehicle. You can look for vehicles. There's passenger vehicles. They've all got a price you pay to buy it. And then there is there's your. I have $100,000. Okay, you'll have to send me an ad on there, mate. All right. Then we can be homies for life on there. What made you get a different one? You've got liquid transport vehicles. Hey Alan, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you, buddy. Truff, how you doing as well? Nice to see you. Tanner, family memories, how you doing as well? Welcome. So, as we're going to be doing passenger, I'm going to go get a passenger vehicle. And I'm going to go for this little vehicle here. I did have it black, but I'm thinking about going blue. I think we'll go blue so we can see it. So when I drop, it's 31,200 to buy it, and because we've got to transport so many people, we're going to do this this way. You can have logos and all kinds of things on there, but at the minute, oh, you can have the logo. The logo doesn't look too good. Shall we put it on the rear? Does it cost any more to have the logo on there? Can have it on the front. Shall we have Oddball 76 Limited on there? People stole your email a while back. Couldn't get them back. Holy smokes, man, that's terrible, dude. Right, let's get this vehicle. Appreciate everyone coming in. If you've liked it, thank you ever so much. So we've just purchased this little soccer mom van. Then we're going to go out here. And there's our little vehicle. So I can drive using this vehicle, using my controller. And that's what I've been doing. I've been looking at the controller. I can control the camera. I have changed the text size as well. The text size was on small and it was really difficult to read. I've also changed the I've changed the traffic to heavy, and I've changed the text size to high. You checked out Epic recently. You got car mechanic. I have checked it out. I've claimed everything. I do have the new car mechanic, but I haven't took it yet. Wow, man, that's scary. That is. Maybe I need. I've got. I've got some pretty good security, so I might have to. I might check my actual my YouTube then, and I might check to see what else I've got as a backup. So as you can see, it says current mission: deliver 40 passengers from town transport station to hill transport station. Well, we're actually in town, the town centre, so we can pick up people. I have to use my mouse for this part. So the transport section, there's like a bus stop here, or a place where you can pick up passengers. We have industries and different businesses on the map. Okay, I'm getting backed at. So we need to go to Hill Commons, the transport section here. So we need to come all the way down here. Let's get out of here. He's a little bit upset. So we're going to load up our van. And hopefully, I really hope he gets his YouTube back, mate. Excuse me. Excuse me. So you come to this transport part, and we're going to literally fill up our vehicle. So I can hold 6 passengers, I believe it is. There's 17 in this place. So now we've picked up. Now I don't understand why it is. Did you see there in the top right? It's charging us to pick up passengers, and that makes no sense to me. Why would I be charged to pick up passengers? If I'm basically like an Uber driver, I would be charging them for their journey, not charging me to pick them up and then they pay me for taking them to a space. So whether that's something to do with the economy to burn off my money. You've got headlights in the game. You've got you can toggle the lights on and off as you wish, but which is quite good. I've had a problem around here. The driving is a little bit interesting. I'm glad I put the traffic on heavy. So I'm currently transporting 6 passengers, and the idea is that we're going to start our own transport company. That's the plan anyway. Right, so when you're doing your journey, you can bring up the map any time, but what you'll find is there is collectibles around here. So there are collectibles. I found a used battery. It will earn money each new battery you find. So I've just collected that. There's 36 to collect, and I got some money for it as well. So keep your eyes out for them. Is there a wheel support? I haven't seen wheel support at the minute for this. There is a link to buy it, and there's a link to the Steam page. That's one place you can buy it. To be fair, I looked at it and it says it's like £24, and that seems a bit expensive to me. Now, it does seem a bit expensive on the off, you know, straight out the back, because it's out now, but it just seems £24 seems a bit a bit steep for me at the minute, but that's because I've not played it too much. Maybe I haven't. It doesn't do a very good job of explaining stuff to you. I find that kind of frustrating. I did this job yesterday, so right now we're doing this is a current mission. So we've got to take 40 passengers to this one destination, drop them off, and we get paid. We're going to the hill. So the hill, there is signs on the street, which is pretty helpful. It does seem a little bit much. I mean, the graphic wise, if you look at the world, it looks okay. It looks quite nice. I have turned off the music because I don't want to get a copyright claim. Hey Paul, how you doing? Hey Runner, how you doing, Runner? You weren't there when I was doing my trucking sim, dude, but I did put your link in, mate. All right. This is Hilltop, so this is where I've got to make that 40 passengers. If I don't crash and I come here safely, I can drop off my passengers, and you'll see it says current mission. It's dropping down the people. Should be done with the light mod. ATS in a couple of days. Okay, mate. I thought you said on the information though that that it works in both of them. They are collectibles. They are other businesses. See, there's a battery here. Look as well. Can pick this battery up as well. 1,400. I only know this because I've seen them as I've been playing around. The US dollar, it's 30 bucks. No thanks. Yeah, precisely. I think it's too harsh, look. So I'm looking at these garages, right? And it says Hill Commercial Zone. So it says that you can input these things. Have separate for ATS and ETS on it. Okay, mate. Hey, John, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see you, mate. I appreciate you all coming in. Let me just... I just need to get my actual... I couldn't see my actual stream then, sorry. Bit confused. Right, so as you can see, there are commodities it looks like I can sell here. So there's different things you can do, but it doesn't really do a very good job of telling me what it is I'm supposed to do at the minute, because I've just bought this little... I'm going to call this a soccer mom van, because that's all it is to me. Right, for now, my main mission is to take 40 people to this... Basically, I'm an Uber driver. Right. I mean, the reflections in the car are not great. This is not American Truck Sim Euro Truck. This has got. If you read the description I've got in the of the game, it does have an economy that changes. There's a day and night cycle, and you can play you can play multiplayer co-op. You can play against each other or not. So as you drive around, you will see these random events. I know for a fact when I came down here last time, I saw a truck parked down here. You've been occupied with celebrating. That's alright, mate. No problem, dude. It is lacking information. The graphics look okay, but not worth 30 bucks, no. So as you see here, we've got this plot of land here, right? And we could buy this. If we had the cash, we can buy it. And what you can do with this land, from what I see on here, if we look briefly, the actual economy shows us the prices of what is good to buy, what is sell. Oil refinery selling at 665. Your product production overview. This is what is being produced, but it doesn't tell me a lot else. As from what I understand, I believe that we can own, we can buy a plot of land, and then we can potentially buy a factory, say, or a farm, and that will produce X amount of goods. I'm driving everywhere. I know it's not easy to drive on it. We Swedish do that. It goes back to the Viking era. I like it, mate. I like it. So it has its own economy. You can pick up other contracts at the minute. As I have basically started, this is what I'm doing. I'm delivering 40 passengers. Now, I would have liked to have gone of when I got to Hill Transport Station. I would have liked it to have said to me that let me remove my actual. I'm just going to remove my donation bar because I can see it's blocking it. How you doing, buddy? Nice to see everybody. I appreciate you coming in. I'm just going to remove my donation bar because I can see it's actually blocking the information and I don't want that. I must say, I did receive this key for this game for free, so thank you to the devs. Like I said, it doesn't affect what I am going to say in any way. I'm going to give you the truth, and I will do a video hopefully when I can find out a bit more. It seems to be information that's sort of hidden, but you watch Beams NG being pulled. It looks amazing, cool. But I would have liked to have been able to have got to Hill Transport Station and then they say there's another job there to go. There's the bank, so this apparently tells me what I've spent today. So I bought this vehicle. The resources transfer, because I had to pay for the passengers, which makes no sense to me to get them. It's almost as if I'm selling slaves. I know that sounds really bad, but I'm buying the passengers to sell them. So to me that's like slavery, which just doesn't seem right. Precisely, cheers. So they really should remove that. If I am going to be basically an Uber driver and I'm going to be actually transporting people, it should be the passengers get in, I take them to said destination, drop them off, I get paid, which means I can then obviously feed my growing family. But it doesn't go that way. This shows you what it is you earn vehicle wise. Industry, I don't earn any buildings and blueprints. As you can see, there's also a research part which seems to have like a tree which is gonna have, like here, vehicle efficiently, exploration costs -20, but it doesn't tell me a lot about what I need to do. So we're going to literally try to do this job, and then I think it's going to open up other things, so you're going to have to bear with me. That's our profit margin apparently. The encyclopedia's here. It does give you some information, so you do have to read it here, but you know, it's not, oh my gosh, it's night already, holy smokes, it's dark. Put your lights on there. So now I've got to drive back in the dark. You can not only buy land, you can buy a business, it looks like, and then you can buy, I believe you can then go and buy yourself a generator. I've gone bad. I have indeed, mate. I'm literally just trying to explore. I mean, this vehicle, I could have bought a bus, right? You can get a loan. As you can see, the max is about 46 miles an hour in this car. So that's not... I need to go this way back to the town, so I'm going to town. As you can see, I did slow down a bit, but it is a bit swervy. Night time is real night time. If you're carrying passengers and you have a crash, you can actually end up where the passenger, you'll lose them, or you won't get paid for it. So you lose money. I can't see where I'm going very well. It's so dark. You're playing Star Wars Online, right? Ooh, like I said, this is not American Truck Sim. This is completely different. Right. So if you have questions, I'll do my best to answer you. You'll have to excuse me driving. It's pretty much the same. Oh, cut the corner there. It's the same if you use a keyboard. It's a bit random. It's not the normal sort of driving. It kind of reminds me of a mobile game, to be fair. But like I said, I don't. If I saw this and someone said to me it was 25 quid, I'd be saying, "Are you freaking kidding me?" I think it's got potential. I don't mind the fact that the cars don't look like normal cars you see every day. I don't mind that. I can get around that. That's not a problem to me. You know, because if the gameplay's there, then it's great, right? It does seem quite empty, but like I said, you can buy plots of land, and I think you can increase it, but it seems very empty. So, you know, I don't know if I buy stuff more, if it's going to make it grow or not. It simply does not say. Let's fill up some more passengers. We do have a fuel gauge counter. That guy just nearly kissed me then. Holy smokes. So that's our 6 passengers. That's all we can carry. We've got to go back. I'm not going to be streaming this for hours and hours. If you have hit the like, thank you ever so much. If you've shared out the stream, thank you ever so much. Just trying something different. Like I said, I was gifted the key, so I will do a video probably once I learn a little bit more about it, but I figured I'd do it live, and that way you can see it straight out. I cannot lie then, you know what I mean? I can't tell you no porkies. The day and night cycle, there's you have a bill for every day. Obviously night you got your outgoings, your ingoings. I'll show you the map whilst it's not night time. So we're kind of going from the town centre, and we're going around here all the way around, getting to the hill. But there is, oh, I just put an accidental marker there. Clear all markers. The map is not too bad. I mean, obviously if I'm going around, it's probably not as big as we're used to, but you can see that there is lots of plots of land to put other stuff in. There's an oil refinery, a coal mine, iron ore. These are all the things you can. There's an industrial part there, so there's obviously clear a lot of stuff. Farming, milk, a steel mill. So there is stuff in there. Hey Eric, how you doing? DJ, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you, buddy. Appreciate you all coming in. I hope you're doing well. Happy Sunday. Someone didn't like that comment. It happens, right? Like I said, it doesn't help with the fact that it doesn't really tell you a lot. I think the tutorial needed to be deeper. I don't know how many people are creating the game. I think there's only a few people who are making the game. Like I said, the language, the company's names are Gujarati, so I would assume maybe it's a company from in India, maybe. I don't know if it was meant to be a mobile game. Hey, nice. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you, buddy. Appreciate you coming in as well. Like I said, I appreciate everyone coming in. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do these. We've got 34 more passengers to drop off. As soon as we drop these off, we get paid because we completed this current mission. Then we get another mission, and we can take other contracts. But you seem to need different vehicles to do different things. Some vehicles apparently can actually transport multiple loads, like this lorry here with that's like a fuel tank, so it can carry fuel. I'm assuming it can carry milk as well. Oh, look at that sky, it's on fire. So I have made the text bigger, and I have increased the traffic on the road. So before it was on normal and it was extremely quiet. Driving with a controller is not too bad. If you want me to try and drive with my keyboard, I can try to, but I must warn you, I've got a brand new keyboard, so I'm having trouble getting used to that as well. Wrong keys will be pushed. I do appreciate you coming in. We got 7 people watching, thank you. If you want to ask me a question, ask away. Like I said, I've not learnt a lot on this game. I'm trying as I go to learn as much as I can, alright? Is this my corner? This is the hill, isn't it? This is hill. So you can put markers, and they do have handy signs, look, so that does help. So we'll drop these passengers off. Yeah, I'm just using the triangle button, and it takes them out. Are you sure you are getting paid not to... I am getting paid. I have just been paid, but for some reason, I don't know why it says to me, oh, you can flipping well take some. You can literally go as soon as I pick up people. I'm charged for it. It's really weird. The game is, so from what I understand, if you read the description as well, the idea is that you can build a like company, transporting stuff, but it seems as if you don't necessarily just have to take contracts. You can actually buy this. Do you see these plots of land, Ice? From what I understand, and bear in mind, I'm going to be very blunt with you, the game doesn't explain a lot to me. Now, maybe it's because I haven't done this mission, but it's very light on explaining what it is I need to do. From what I have deduced, it's kind of, think of Euro Truck. You get a truck, you take your vehicle, you take said cargo, you get paid an amount. So what I can do is, I think that I can actually, if I buy land, I think I can actually buy, say, a coal mine, and I can place it somewhere, and then every day, say it produces 10 coal a day. This is what I am understanding. I believe that I then can take that coal, and if it is wanted somewhere, if it is in demand, you will find on the actual prices who wants coal the most. Sort of like your farming sim. You take your all of your crops, you store it, and then eventually you go and sell it to the highest bidder, to the one who's paying the most, right? That's what I'm understanding. You can own multiple vehicles. You can do research, so you've got an economy research thing, which is good. A vehicle research contract. All these things are going to give you what looks like bonuses. So if I get max loans, I can have 2 loans of 150,000. If I take a loan here, if I research this, I can get 100,000, I believe. Active contract count. Allow contracts +1, so it looks like I could have maybe 2 active contracts at the same time. And bear in mind, like I said, look here, own terrain amount, ownable terrain parcels +1. So it's giving me some idea, but you're having to read through the lines of it. So that's what makes it funny. Now, if you see where I am now, I'm actually at the hill transport station. It would have been nice if it had gave me the option to say I could take some passengers from here and take them back to the town, hence making my profit margin better, and also making my actual my actual jobs a lot more profitable. If I was doing, say, elite dangerous and I was taking cargo to somewhere, I would do a cargo run on the way back, so I'm making money both ways. Let's turn off the lights. You have to be really careful. If you get out of your vehicle and you push the there's a button which puts you back outside your office. But it'll put you back outside your office and your vehicle isn't there. So I did have an accident, and I flipped my vehicle and I tried to fix my vehicle. Accidentally pressed the right trigger, transported all the way back to my town, and I had to run all the way through the countryside to get my vehicle. That was not a pleasant experience, so that wasn't good. There's not an easy way to right your vehicle as well. So that's another thing that's a problem. They have done some updates, but I don't see them updating it a lot. I got an update today, and I think the one before that was maybe the 7th of June, I think, if you look on Steam. Yeah, there is a lot of games that don't do a lot of, shall we say, information. So again here, look, I don't know if this is a farm. Looks like a farm to me. If I go here, it'll probably come up with something. So it says, look, seaside farm output 20 seconds. It has I think that's a cow, but it looks like a badger to me. It's got is that grain, and then it's got milk, and it tells you how fast it's out. No, there is that, Truff, you're right. So obviously if I have a lorry, I could take this sort of cargo and then I could take it for a ride. I don't know if I can own these. I might make the nighttime cycle shorter so I can give you as much daytime as I can. Like I said, this is a multiplayer game. You can play up to 4 players. You can play cooperatively. God, get your English right. Or you can play against each other, which might well be a far more interesting game. I have only been playing it single player, so this is me playing it single player. Potentially, it could be a lot of fun even to play it with friends, but the only way I'll know that is if I find someone who's got it. I know Glenn's got the game, but I don't know if he's much into the game or not, so it would be interesting. I still think £24 is expensive. I wouldn't buy this game at 25 quid. I'd probably pay 15 quid at a push. It reminds me of a mobile game. I do think it might have some interesting things deep embedded in it, you know, with the research and stuff. But like you say, the world looks kind of deadish. Whether it's going to improve as you go along. As you can see, the driving's not the best. I mean, it's functional. You do have a handbrake, and the controllers working fine. I'm not sure if I remember the controls being a bit wrong. It looks crap. Well, if you think it looks crap, mate, I understand, dude. But the minute we're literally, I'm a slave right now to finishing this contract. But obviously, I was gifted the game, and I was gifted the game on the pretense that I would do something. You know, I'd actually produce some content. So you're basically seeing it for free. You haven't had to spend any money. So hopefully you'll appreciate it, and you'll appreciate that I'm saving you some money. So if you're glad that you've seen it for free, I hope you can hit the like, hit the share, and hit the subscribe button, because we're not just going to play this. So now we've got to go through the process of filling the car again. The fuel gauge is going down, and I believe if you damage your car, you can fix it. But I must say, it doesn't really strike me as it's not a £25 worth game, is it? Definitely not. If I paid £25 for this, I could tell you now I'd be getting a refund. Yeah, indeed. Like I say, it's all about. It all depends on what you get out of it. Strong request for resources, plastic. So they're wanting plastic. I don't currently have a vehicle. That I wonder if I go into the contracts, if there is a contract out there that says nope, not the minute. I think because I'm still here, there's a current strong request for resources. Buy prices shown here is an indicative minimum price. So I think if you buy it, that's fuel. How do I check? Ah, there you go. We can change it. So we're learning here. So if we find plastic, so plastic's in demand. You buy it for 260, but I wonder how much it is to sell it. Hey man, how you doing? I'm alright, thanks Goku. Nice to see you, mate. Appreciate everyone coming in. If you've hit the like, I really do appreciate it. I'm learning whilst I'm playing, and I'm trying my best to show you the game as open-minded as I can, as honest as I can. So if you appreciate that, I really appreciate it if you would hit the subscribe, like it, share it. It is not me you're disliking. If it is the game you're disliking, then please don't hit dislike just for that, because that's not a me. But what's after this? What's after this is in what game do you mean, or what's after this job? Think after we've dropped off these 28 people, which means we've got to make multiple journeys back and forth, they should give us a new main objective, and then after that I believe that we can go and find our own contract. So it's a bit tedious to say the least right now, because we're sort of stuck on this one thing. As soon as this is done, hopefully it'll give us some cash, but also we can maybe go get a loan. We might go into debt and try and see what else we can do, because there's different vehicles. We're only in a passenger vehicle at the minute. We'll go this way because it seems to be quicker. There is a horn, as you've heard. Thanks ever so much, man. I appreciate it. Like I say, it isn't worth disliking the game, disliking the stream because it's me who's playing it. I'm just trying to show you. I'm being honest. I was gifted the key under the pretext that I would show it off. I've got to try and keep an open mind, but at the same time I've got to be honest. At the minute it's like watching paint dry, so I have to get past this initial part, hopefully, to open up the game. The game doesn't help itself by not really giving me much information. It's alright giving me text, but it's like, that's not really just going to help you, is it? I mean, it says to me, just say it says to me I can transport some gold. I mean, plastic. What kind of vehicle do I need to transport plastic? I appreciate the signs on the actual roads. They do help. You can put markers on the map. You can see the radar up north. I do appreciate that you can change the text. I have the music off in the hope that I don't get a copyright strike, because I'd be very cross for that, so I wasn't going to risk that. You traded in your old Xbox One controller GameStop yesterday for a newer Xbox One controller. Oh, cool, man. Nice. Thanks a lot for that, man. I appreciate it. Like I say, I'm just trying to do it all the time. So every time, I think we're getting $900 every time we drop someone off, and it will tell us at the top right how much we earned. 3,700. But bear in mind, when I pick up people, it's costing me 1,000 something, so that's coming out of my expensive. We've got 22 more people, and doing that at 6 passengers a time is a bit of a chore. I could have bought a bus, which would probably do it all in one, but you got to remember, if you're just starting out, you have daily cost, accident, fuel, the cost to pick up the passengers. You'd go broke pretty quick. I am quite prepared to take a loan to increase the game speed for us so we can see more of it, but we'll just have to, you'll have to bear with me. Like I said, there's little side roads. You don't have a map on screen, so you've got to try and learn where it is you're going. The signs do come in handy though, so that's good. So you can put hot markers. At least the terrain's not super straight. You can skid. There's a handbrake on here, and there's a cruise control button as well. So if you wanted cruise control, there's a tanker. There's a normal truck. There's a normal truck there. That looks like you could put maybe cattle in it. Maybe that looks like a cattle truck. I mean, to be fair, the artisticness of it kind of it's not driving me mad. It kind of reminds me of, like, you know, the Duplo and Lego vehicles you get. Is there haulable trailers for vehicles? I believe you can add a trailer to it. So if I have this, I believe I can buy a trailer. What I'll have to do is I'll have to go into the vehicle shop. Hey Yoshi, how you doing? Nice to see you, my lovely. Yoshi's finished work and she's not going back until she finishes being pregnant for a year. Well, not being pregnant for a year, being a mom for a year. Appreciate everyone coming in, thank you. Thanks for hitting the like and thanks for sharing the stream out. Like I said, trying to show you the game so you can make your own decision, and like I said, you're getting to see it for free, so that's good. Yep. Kind of interesting, right? Tic tac. But yeah, I mean, to be fair, looking at, I mean, it's running quite well, but I wouldn't expect it to be. I wouldn't. If I start getting lag on this, I'm going to be a little bit upset because it's not exactly a massively high-profile game with about the maximum graphics on, is it? See, here's a bus you can see. So that's a bus, and if you wanted to, if you get a truck or you get a car like this, you can buy a trailer. What I'll do is, instead of picking up someone straight away, we'll go buy some fuel. This is the fuel stop here. So we're going to refuel the tank. The tank is just at the bottom right, at the side of the speedometer. Yes, we're good, thanks. And I've just finished my last shift for my maternity leave. Yes, happy days. Cannot wait. That means I can see them all. I'm working this week, then I'm off for a week. I've got to do some stuff with my daughter, but I'll be streaming some more, and I'll be hopefully hooking up with some friends too. Whoa, that was a drop and a half. Ouch, that's going to cost me. So as you can see, prop shop, industry shop. Let's have a look. So I'm going to use my my keyboard. I like the fact that I can actually swap from keyboard to controller instantly. You're currently playing Monza. What the hell is that? Is that like a car game or a Japanese game? So I can buy a gasoline station. Provides gasoline for vehicles. A sand quarry gives me sand. A quarry for extracting stone. Oil wells. So look, there is businesses that I can buy, but I think you have to. I don't know if you have to buy the land first, or you buy that and you put that on land. So there is a lot of things here that are hidden. Transport station. So it looks like I can make maybe more transport things, which would fill out the map. Oh, it's a Canadian version of My Summer Car. Okay, mate. So there's a sawmill. So these are going to be things then that are actually going to help fill out the map. So whilst it's quite empty at the minute, maybe us putting more things on there is actually going to have a positive effect. So that could significantly change the game, because then you're building a whole city with industry. I don't know what the end game is. I suppose you'd have to see yourself. But as you can see, there are different things. They've all got different things. They're all producing. Wow. That's kind of cool, actually. I kind of like that. I have to say, that's pretty good. Let's have a look at the props. My car's blocking the road. You do get a torch, so you can buy a big light. Car workshop allows vehicle repairs with lower reputation costs. A hangar. Alright, calm down. Small hangar. A car wash, that's kind of funny. Company HQ. Excuse me, I just need to move my vehicle. This truck's a bit upset with me right now. Alright, alright. Jeez, man. Calm yourself, lad. You're just trying to get the map to run, so if you need any tips, I can help you out. Oh, that's cool then. So we've got more tips. So yeah. So we got quite a lot. Let's try and finish this job as quick as we can. There's the bank. There's the contract office. That's where you get your contracts. But I want to finish this contract so that then we can see what it does. So you can see what happens when you finish this. You don't. I picked transporter, so that gave me a vehicle straight off and 100,000. If I'd have picked some of the other ones, I would have been given maybe a business and some money as well. So thanks ever so much. What I'll do is I'll accept it when I finish, mate. Alright. Once again, thanks to the 10 people watching. Thank you for the 13 likes. If you're new, please hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to get, look, there's my end of day bills, 2076. I'm trying to get to 2k subs. And I'm doing not too bad. This month's been good, thanks to all you wonderful people sharing it out, so I really do appreciate it. But if you're new, hit the subscribe button, and you are getting to see the game for free. And you're getting, instead of just seeing a trailer, and some of the videos I've seen on this game are there's no commentary or nothing. I want you to hear. I think it's very important. I like, if I go on to YouTube and I want to know about a game, I want to at the very least, I want the person's opinion in the actual description of their video, and commentary goes a long way. Like I said, I will do a shorter video for people who aren't into watching big long streams. And what I'll do is, because I've already got an hour's worth of footage, and that hour I played 80 minutes I think, and that was just doing this. So the game is about, basically, you can be a transporter, but you set up your own company, and you can transport goods. You can buy vehicles to transport different kinds of goods. But then, by the looks of it, you can actually invest in property, and then you can then invest in other kinds of you can invest in the industries to create more wealth, so that you then can sell more product. Think of it as making your own business empire, trading, doing some contracts. You can do hauling passengers. You can haul cargo for live freight, I think, farming. You can haul sand and other industrial stuff, building materials. So you're basically building your own sort of business empire. Oh yeah, beauty, that was close. I'm using, this is on keyboard, but you can use it on controller. I'm currently using a PlayStation 4 controller. If I don't go so fast, I'm only going about 50 miles an hour, but it does take a while. There does seem to be some physics in driving and stopping, which is kind of cool. It's not a simulation like, but you can see there's physics. Things rock. So it has a single player element, or you can play multiplayer cooperative, or you can play against each other. So you could have 4 of your friends on here. You could all start a different business. You could all start from a different area, and then you could buy for the different businesses. And then if your base was somewhere up here, you might decide that you want some certain businesses, and then you would take over or make more in a certain commodity. This is what I am looking at, and this is what I am seeing it as. So it's not 100% clear, because it doesn't really tell you clearly. But this is what I am working out on myself and sharing with you. If anyone else has got a different opinion, hey, Father Ted, how you doing? You know, so you can use keyboard, controller. I don't think it supports wheel. I don't see it saying wheel support in the Steam. If you're looking on the Steam page, it doesn't. I don't see it say wheel support. It says controller support or partial, and you can swap effortlessly from the keyboard to the controller. That bus does not want to stop. I thought not. So we're literally on the very first mission, and that is to drop off 40 passengers from the town to Hill Transport Station, as you can see. I'm going a bit fast, so I can drive at a decent. If I don't go too fast, I can drive a lot better. But to be fair, it feels a chore to drop 40 passengers off in a six max flipping minivan or Sarcomon van. Almost got T-bone. I didn't I, mate? Just like, isn't it, in the UK, bus drivers think they have the right of way. Yes, mate, they do. They do indeed. I appreciate the support. I appreciate you coming and checking out. There's a link to buy it, and I totally understand if you're kind of on like the fence. I understand. I wouldn't want to pay £24 for it. I have to be honest, straight out. I don't think it's worth that straight out. Soccer mom van. It is. It's a soccer mom van. It's even got a soccer mom horn. But you know, like I said, I was gifted a key, so I'm showing it you, so you can have a look. It does have the ability. It does give you some decent options. You can turn off the music. You can make the text bigger, smaller, which, believe me, is a very big thing. I put it to large because it was too tiny. The hood is quite clean. To be fair, you've got to be right. Look, the hood is quite clean. The graphics, like I said, whoa, are not spectacular, but it looks unique. All it needs is a boat and some trains. Yeah. What about planes? Right, we're going to go get 6 more passengers. We only need to get... We're going to drop off 16 more. Then I think we'll open up the ability to do more. Bear in mind, I've changed this to heavy traffic. This was on normal when I first went on this, and it was absolutely boring. Fill the passengers. So you can wash your vehicle, you can repair your vehicle, you can damage it. You've got to fill up the fuel. And for some reason, it charges me 1,686 to pick up people. Planes, trains, and automobiles. What a movie, right? So off we go. So a minute, you've been in here like 50 minutes, and we've been doing this, and you're thinking to yourself, oh my god, what a snore fest. But I'm hoping this is sort of like, you know how most games you get the introduction, it's an hour long, you're pulling your teeth and you're thinking to yourself, when's it going to get mega good? I mean, the controls work, the lighting works, the shadows are working. I've got this set to max, and if this doesn't work on max, I'll be pretty upset. You do get quite a nice view, to be fair. Look, the view's nice. Look, you get a nice long view. It's definitely not AAA, but it's doing its best to present you with a decent map. I mean, I'm thinking of Truck Driver. When that came out, they had their own unique looking trucks, and they had a simplistic road system and a simplistic towns and stuff. The map wasn't mega exciting, so. But there's a lot in this game you can do. You can research things, you can get loans, you can get lots of other vehicles. Way. Brake, Oddy, brake. But you know, you're getting to see it for free. Interactive zones. Look, I got petrol, I got the driving wheel, I got the passengers, so you can even do that. How exciting! So we'll have 2 more after this. Is it 2 more journeys to do? I think moving forward at these transport centres, what they should do is they should let you, when you go into it, it should let you pick, excuse me, a destination you're wanting to go to, so that then when I'm dropping off people at one destination, I can take them to a different destination too. Windy road. Well, I guess it's... I mean, well, it looks like we're on sort of like some volcanic island or somewhere sunny, so... I mean, at least it's smooth and it's not all bumps and I'm going... Oh, well, look at that. Whoa! It's easy to get out of control and flip your car, trust me. So there's lots of different vehicles. I think there's 20 different kind of vehicles. We'll have a look. Once we've done this, we'll go back. And like I said, that's a plot of land you can buy. Then you can put a business there. So I kind of assume you're going to have to make the money to buy the plot of land and then have the money to buy the business. So empty these passengers. It's about $900 I think every time, so. So we only need 10 more, so we need two more jobs, and then after that we'll go back the other way. We've actually completed this main task, and we'll get a payment on it for completing that task. And then what we'll do is we'll go look at some other vehicles, and we'll see if we can work out some other stuff. We'll go look at the contracts and see what they can do. I was driving down here yesterday when I was capturing some footage for my video, and there was a truck parked at the side off of the road, and it had broke down. It was recoverable, and it said if I had a tug vehicle I could retrieve the vehicle, take it back somewhere, and I'd be paid amount. You know, I'm not 100% sure right now. I'd have to look in the, if I look in the information scroll of the economy, it should tell me. But I'm driving down this way and I don't see that truck yet, so it looks like they're random events. They're not guaranteed. Not a game for you. Well, you know, Father Ted, it's great that at least at the end of the day you have been able to come and see it for free without dropping any money. So I appreciate that. I totally understand if it's not something you want to invest your money in or your time in. Maybe as the game goes through its development further, it was early access, but it doesn't have an early access stamp on it anymore. So I'm not 100% sure what's going on. Well, it looks as if it's finished, as in it's not saying early access. There has been some updates. I saw them updating it up until June, and I just got an update tonight. So I'm hoping that they are doing more with it. If they're not, then they're seriously going to be in a lot of trouble. I think it was made by 4 people. The company is the name of the company, the developer, the producer. When I put the I put the name into Google Translate, and it told me that it was Gujarati. So I'm assuming it's an Indian company. Maybe they made a mobile phone game and they thought they put this on PC, maybe. Now I could be 100% wrong, so don't take my assumption as fact, alright? It's very important, it's not fact. Father Jack. Father Ted, Father Jack. So yeah, you know, it looks a bit poop. Aye, I must say, mate, like I said, it's a bit of a chore, McQuicko. Make sure you check out all the wonderful people in this stream tonight. We've got McQuicko, we've got Father Ted, we've got Mudden, we've got Pro Links, which I haven't seen for ages. We've got Yoshi Fan, obviously my wonderful daughter. We've had Blue Ice, we've had DJ Club in here. What else we had? I think was Eric in here, I believe. Oh, we've got the awesome Truffle Shove as well. Yeah, me too, mate. Right, let's fill up again. You're a bit burnt in the sun, man, are you? I'm hot, mate. I must admit, I am hot. Hence, no camera. Again, it really annoys me that it costs me to pick up passengers. To me, I feel like I'm selling people. I'm not transporting them. I feel like I'm enslaving them. You're still here lurking and playing my game. That's all cool, mate. Thank you ever so much. Like I said, I do appreciate the likes. You're liking it for the stream and the actual honesty. You're not necessarily liking it for the game, but if you share out the stream, I'd appreciate it, because I'd like to get as many people to see it so they can make up their mind and see if it's something they might like. Like I said, whoa, it has got growth in it. It hides it quite a lot. There's a flatbed truck there, look, but it doesn't really say a lot. I appreciate that as well, mate. Definitely appreciate that. Could definitely use it, my friend. Definitely use it. So I mean, we started off with 100,000. If you remember rightly, we spent, was it 32 or 31,200 to buy our vehicle. So that took us down quite a bit. We have made some money, and we still got, as soon as we deliver the, as soon as we finish this contract, I know this contract, when it's complete, we make 30,000. So we're getting the amount we paid for this specific vehicle. How did I get this game? I contacted the developer. I get keys offered to me sometimes, so I try my best to get some, because I haven't been streaming as much. I've not been getting the keys I used to get offered to me, because I've got 1,000 subscribers. If you they're a little bit more implied to give you stuff if you do a lot of content. But I'm trying to get back, aren't I? So I'm trying to do more, trying to grow more. So as I'm doing that, hopefully I'll be able to show you all kinds of games. Some games you might think they're utter tosh, but if I'm getting them free and we're going to be able to share them and show them off, we can show them off for the dev, because there might well be some amazing gems. And also it means that you can see the game as well without laying down your money. So that's got to be a good thing, right? It's good for the developer, it's good for me as a content creator, and hopefully it's good for you as a consumer as well, because you get to see it. So we're going to get 6 more passengers. We'll drop them off here, then we will complete this task, and then it should give us a random thing after that. So then we can see what happens next, because this took an hour and 2 minutes, hasn't it? A long time. So it doesn't look like we've lost money, to be fair, because if we bought the vehicle for 30-something thousand, you know, we've made back some of that money, and if we get the 30 grand for completing this contract, then we get back all the cash plus some profit, so we're not losing money, which is good. But we did a contract for somebody else. Plastics for sale. So I only need to get 4 more passengers, but I'm going to bring 6 over here because I'm coming here anyway, right? So I might as well drop off 6 and get paid that 3,700 in it. Ooh, bit fast there, wasn't it? Oh, it could have almost, that could have been very bad. So you're probably getting bored right now of going down the same road, right? Oh, don't hit it. I mean, the car does have some physics. Look, it bounces up and down. The traffic's on high because I wanted to have it on high. I'm being really naughty. I'm definitely not simming it right now. I need to fill up my engine with some fuel. Going to night again, damn it. At least they've got a night and day. Gonna have to cut this guy up. I thought you had indicators, but I don't seem to be able to work that out. So if there is indicators, I haven't found them yet. I'm using a brand new keyboard, so thanks ever so much for the donations and all the support from the members. You've made it so I could buy a brand new keyboard that I desperately needed. I am trying to get used to it. It's super quiet, it lights up. It's like a mechanical keyboard, but it's really quiet, and it's a budget one. It's made by Black Web, so if you want to see that, check the Discord. I did put a picture in there, and if you want maybe a review on it or something, you'll have to let me know. Oh, did you see the back end go out there? That was a bit too spicy. At least the roads are not super boring straight, right? So what I'll do is I'll try and do some driving. This is me driving with the keyboard. So I'm using the WASD. I'm using the mouse for my camera. Like I said, you can drive it. At least the controls work. There's a lot of games come out like this and they don't work. Is it? The black web. I'd never seen it before, and I saw it in Asda, which I think is Walmart. Should have been 24 quid, mate. Hello, Glenn, how you doing, mate? And I got it for like 15 quid, so I was pretty happy to get a keyboard like that for that amount. It's good, isn't it? I like it. How's Glenn doing? We're just having some fun, banging our head against them. How are you finding this bad? Well, to be fair with you, man, it doesn't tell you a lot, does it, Glenn? Black Web is a Walmart brand. Ah, thanks for clearing that up, mate. That's why it is. Awesome. It's been interesting, shall we say, Glenn? Because it doesn't tell you a lot, does it? It looks like a mobile game, doesn't it? Carries Black Web. Cheers for that, Ice. That's very good to know. Like I said, I could have bought a big box thing with a headset and everything. You can get this fuel station. Yes, I can, mate. I have been into the fuel station. I've managed to refuel, and you can buy your own, can't you? Or is it still driveway, still a covert? No, I can drive into the fuel. They've seen me fuel up once. When do you think you will stream next? Well, I've got a busy week this week, but I'm hoping. I hope to stream Thursday if I can. It depends how tired I am. I'd like to try and stream in the week before it if I can, but I'm not 100% sure yet because it depends what goes on at work. Ian's off work, which means I'm on my Jack and Jones on some things. Ah, you start with a bus. Yeah, a bus is a big flipping thing. Does that not fill up then? I started with this Soccer Mom van because I figured it'd be the safest thing to do. But if you hit the bell and you hit the notification bell and you check my Twitter and you check my actual my wonderful Discord, Twitter, and here, you'll find out when I'm going to be next. I normally put up I normally schedule my streams, don't I? So I'm quite nervous about when we finish this. I managed to find 3 hidden batteries, so I've picked up them, Glenn, because they give you money. There's about 30, well, I think there's about 36 or 40 to collect. I found 3 of them. I just can't believe I've spent an hour and 8 minutes doing this one job. 40 people. How many people can you fit in a bus? See, the world's quite empty, but I understand you can fill it out. But it's stuff you have to find out yourself. It doesn't tell you a lot, does it? There's my daily expenditure. We're dropping off 6 passengers, so we'll complete our task. 42 for memory. Wow. I bet it cost you an arm and a leg for that, didn't it? Did I just go the wrong way? I feel like I've gone. Oh no, that's right. It's down here, isn't it? Sorry, it's so dark because you've got no light. I mean, I need to get some lighting out here. I think 40. That's a lot of people out here. That's kind of cool. It's like when you go to start your game and you pick your company. It says transporter, then it gives you the other 2 options, but if you hover over them it doesn't say what it is you do. You had to get back on. You had to buy a 4-wheel drive. I crashed this and I put it on its side and I couldn't get it right. I couldn't get it to right itself. Let's just finish this job. I'm going to take these 4 here. So I've done that for 30,000. And I've dropped them off that. So I'm actually... So it says here, look, deliver 160 coal to North Steel Mill. Well, it doesn't tell me where I pick up the coal. What I'm assuming is if I go to the production, maybe this will tell me. Or on the map, this will tell me where I can get it. So can I find on the map where this is? Coal on the map. 6 seconds, it takes 10. So I need to find, I'm guessing I need to find a coal mine. That's oil refinery. The thing is, I'm going to need a vehicle for that, aren't I? So that means I've got to buy a vehicle that will... There's a coal mine over here. What's his was a loan? 200k, I think. Tutorial insisted on a bus. Ah, so you must have picked a different version then than I did. Because I picked transporter. I had to buy a vehicle for passengers. So if we go into the contracts now, it says there's no contracts. What we'll do, we'll go back to base and we'll have a look. This pays me 60,000. Again, what we'll do is we'll go back home. I might make it so the day and night cycle's off so we can just look at the game. What does everyone think? Do you want me to disable night and day and just have it on daytime? We'll go back and we'll look at the contracts in the contract thing and see if it gives us other ones we can take. In fact, did I not see a thing it said on here? No, it says contracts there. Bank owned research system encyclopedia. Tells you stuff there. Stats. So we have made money. We've gone up. We have made money. Like I said, it's not... There's these things here, look, 50 grand, own vehicle amount, ownable vehicle +1. So it looks like if I pay 50 grand, I can own another vehicle, which to me is like... It's a bit crap. I don't get how that works. It doesn't explain stuff very well. That's one of its biggest downfalls. Thanks for the 18 likes, and thank you to the 8 people watching. Hopefully you're appreciating that you are seeing the game for free. You're not having to pay for it. You're getting to see it for free because I managed to... Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, man. Controls. It could be game, I think. Medium. Large. I did see it where it says disable. That's just the video. Where was it? I know I saw it because I remember seeing it. It was an option. I think they said they'd put it in there. Must be in here. Keep playing sound. Ambient sound. Interface, engine, music, global. Text, language. Look, here's the text language. Allow attached trailer, detach, help. Show player, multiplayer, yes. So where the hell is it gone? I know I saw it because I remember seeing it. Oh, night length, medium. There it is. Disable it. There we go. Oddie's gone blind. There you go. Okay. See, I don't understand. Do you not find it weird as well, Glenn? Why is it I'm having to pay to pick up a flipping passenger? I kind of feel like I'm a slave trader because I am sort of buying people to take them somewhere for them to pay me to drop them off. That seems awfully like I'm enslaving people or I'm transporting slaves. Maybe that isn't PC, but that's what it feels like I am doing. Like I said, we're just showing you the game off as best you can. I'm showing it you so you can have a look. I do agree it's a lot of money. I don't think it's worth £24. I think you'd struggle to get people to pay 10 quid. I think it's only got two... I think it might only have 2 reviews on Steam, is it? Three reviews on Steam? I can see you can buy land. There's another teleportation place. Doesn't tell me where I can do it. You can deliver them anywhere. You don't... You don't care where they want to go. You see, again, this is something that just makes no sense to me. If you were going to give me like the ability, if I've got different places to teleport themselves, why doesn't it tell me? It doesn't give me an incentive. I'm just taking something from A to B and it's boring. There's no other word for it. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, as a human trafficker and import-exporter. Yeah, I do. I feel like I'm back on Elite, transporting slaves. It's just driving, yeah, dull. But hey, at least you've managed to see it, and you've managed to see what it is you're doing. I do like the fact that you can research stuff, but again, if it's not got any, if I'm just doing the same thing over and over again, it's going to be a snore fest. I mean, that 40, I mean, if I got to deliver 160 coal, I'm going to need a big vehicle. So say I do that, I get 60 grand. Then what? I'm just doing the same thing over and over again. That's not going to be fun. At least say if I'm playing Euro Truck Simulator or I'm in a space simulator and I'm doing space trucking, at least doing that, I'm getting some fun out of it. It's not the same. Well, you see, what I think is, I think if you are basically going to improve the map by actually spending stuff. Do you want me to show you me filling up the car engine? Look, here's the fuel bit here, mate. We'll just go here, fill it up with fuel. So because I'm in this, I can fill it up easy. Yeah, typical, right? I mean, it has got some good ideas in it, I think. Buying plots, investing. But I just think it's a bit... Right, so let's just park over here. Oh, great. There we go, we can get out now. Right, so this is where the contracts are, apparently. So it looks like we can take other kinds of stuff. Now that we've done that, we can accept a job. We can take 12 meat from a food processing plant to seaside commercial zone. So we would need to find where that is. But again, try that Corvette. Try to Culver in a bus. What? Easy in a car, try it in a bus. I'm basically watching to see oddball arrest for slavery. Cheers, mate. Thank you. It's coming soon, I think. So yeah, I mean, look. So this is, we do get all other kinds of jobs. I mean, I don't know. Would it be more fun, do you think, Glenn, if you were playing multiplayer with friends trying to compete? That's a question I can ask you because you're someone who's played it. Do you think you would find it more interesting, or wouldn't you rather play something like Euro Truck, American Truck Convoy, and just do some trucking and having some fun? To me, if it isn't fun, it's not fun, and it doesn't fill me with excitement. I feel like I'm doing the same thing over and over again, so it's very repetitive. That's what I think I'm going to say. I don't think it's worth the money. You'd rather play ATS. Well, I mean, obviously, I mean, ATS is. I mean, even if you were to fill out these plots, yes, it would make it in some way. It would fill it out a bit. I mean, I've had to put the traffic on heavy, but you know, just like you say, I just feel like I'm not getting any growth. I'm not really doing anything. There's no real need for it. If I don't like the fact that I'm having to pay for stuff. I mean, 50 grand to own another vehicle. Is that like having another parking space? You can get a loan. Contracts, active contracts. So you've got to pay $250,000 to be able to have 2 active contracts at the same time. I am thinking, to me, that's grinding for no good reason. It doesn't seem worth it. It doesn't seem fun. You know, I get they've spent time on the economics, but I just don't get it. Look, I can get vehicles, great, but the more I play it, the more I feel I'm just driving from one bit to another for nothing. Yeah, you do. Well, you have to pay a fee on all of it, don't you? Oh, I've got my flashlight on. I think it's F to remove that. See, I could take a loan. Current loan 80,000. You can take more. You can take 100,000. You can. The authorised loan I can take is 1 million. Holy smokes, that's a lot of money. Shall we take that? Shall we take 1 million? Shall we take 1 million and buy another vehicle? Is that deposited? That is deposited into our account just like that. Right. Let's see what an industrial thing. So we can get that. So can we buy a place now and put? Then do we have to buy one of these? That's kind of crackers, right? So that's crude. How does? Oh, it's an oil well. So oil well could be interesting. Forest to produce wooden logs. So do you have to put that in a wooded area? That's crackers. Hey Kevin, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you, buddy. Appreciate you coming in, mate. We're just showing off this game. Now we're not showing it off to make out it's amazing. It's not the best, mate. It's a bit boring, to be fair. Lacking stuff, and then other stuff's hidden. And if you get an industrial zone, it will produce all these. Brute 4, construction materials, ploughing materials, oil refinery. So you can have a refinery. That'll give you oil and brunt fluid. Okay, mate. Like I said, my personal opinion, and I think Glenn's of the same opinion, is that £24 for this is not worth it. It's kind of empty, right? I like the fact that you can fuel up. I like the fact that you can take different kinds of stuff. That's fine. But it's like, you need a goal, you need a reason to do it, and if it's just driving across these windy little roads, you're going to get bored really quick. Yeah, like I said, does it remind you of a mobile game? See, what's this? Crates. You can buy crates. Oh, here's the trailer, look. So you can buy a trailer and you can hook it up. Does it tell you what vehicles you can put it on? It just says hitch type. Yeah, there's the van. So that would, I think, maybe hook onto there. So I could take more. Flatbed trailer looks kind of cool, but you need a lorry for that. So you have to pay 68,000 for that. But I'm going to need the front end as well. Can I put coal on this? Steel, machine, tools, goods, materials. Well, is coal a material? Well, that's an ore, so I'm not sure if that'll let me do that. Probably coal will be in this. Yeah, you have to have this kind of vehicle for coal. So I've got to, if I want to take coal, all this stuff here, I can put this stuff in here. So it's probably a good idea if I buy this vehicle. So I'm going to buy this. My weekend was good. Cheers, mate, Paul. What about yourself, mate? I'm sad it's ended. I'm going to buy this vehicle so that we can go try it and see how this one drives. So this is purely for the stream to go forward to see what we can do. Right, so we can deliver. So now we can go find some coal. So what we'll do is, there was a coal place up here, wasn't there? There's a coal mine here. We're going to make ourselves a journey, and we're going to go see about getting some coal. So I'll give it its due. This feels heavy. It has weight to it. Don't know why they want so much smoke out the exhaust though. It looks like Puff the Magic Dragon. It looks like my driver's smoking some good stuff. But this truck feels heavy. It behaves differently, which is good. Quarry's that way. I can't remember what the capacity of this truck is, so we're going to find out. So we took a loan out for $1 million, basically, and we're going to see what it's like, alright? Appreciate you all coming in. Thank you for the like. I thought I disabled night and day. Correct me if I'm wrong, did I not do it? You got a doctor's appointment tomorrow. I hope it goes well, mate. I hope your weekend was good as well. I hope everyone's weekend was good. It's still nice and warm here in England. It's going to rain a bit tomorrow, so I expect to get rained on, showered on. But hopefully it's cooler. I've not had to wear a mask at work, and it looks like I'm going to be having it back. Did you get it from KM? Yes, I did, mate. I did indeed, yeah. Like I said in the chat, I've not had many keys because I haven't been producing content a lot. My keys have dropped off a lot. But, you know, it's like, at least I didn't pay for it, you know what I mean? So, and at least that way it means that I can show it to you and you can see it. So, if you've hit the like and share, I appreciate it because you're liking the fact that I'm showing it here. I'm giving you an honest look at it. I'm not sugarcoating it. I'm telling you the truth. I wouldn't pay 25 quid for this. I wouldn't pay 15 probably. The more I get into it, like I said, I like the idea of having different commodities and stuff. But I just don't know. I mean, I'd rather play. I could buy Euro Truck and I can buy American Truck Sim brand new for 20 quid, and I can do a lot more and have a lot more fun, and I can go online for free. Like I said, I don't know if co-op play would make this more fun, because it might make it more fun if you're laughing and joking, but again, if it's not fun and keeping you entertained, why are you going to play it? The smoke coming out the back of this makes no sense to me for that much smoke. You can't tell everyone, mate, otherwise you'll never get or you'll be competition, dude. Right, where the heck's this thing? Is it down here? I feel like I'm going around in circles. What the hell? Hello? Where is the mine? Oh god, this is an idea. Mistakes were made, are there? Where's the coal mine entrance then? Let's put the handbrake on. To me, I feel like I'm going downhill. Oh, I am going downhill. Okay, mate. Like I said, it would interest me just to see, but there's a battery there. Look at that. Stop. Stop the music. Don't you dare move. Look at that. The brakes work better when you're not even in it. Whoa. You watch that. Another battery found, people. That's where the money's at, alright? Gotta catch them all. 34 remaining. And what do I get for that? Probably not a lot. Handbrake off. Maybe it's around the corner then. Oh, it's off this little side road, is it? Okay then, fine. I was going the right way. I was a bit confused because I looked like I was going back onto the same road. I personally, I really do think, Glenn, that even if we played this together, I think we'd be bored to death. I think we'd be taking the mick out of each other. Thanks a lot to the 11 people in here. I just want to find out how much this thing holds. Come on. Oh no. Mistakes were made, people. Oh dear. Oh god. Push it over, push it over. Look, we can do this. Look at that. Got the eye of the tiger. Rising up into the fire. We can rebuild it. Hey Jimmy, how you doing, mate? You okay? Make sure you go check out Jimmy Deli. My awesome member, friend, confidant, all around good guy. How's it going, mate? You alright? Ooh, that's a nice sound. Right, let's see if we can get up here. Cause say, if you wanted an honest look at it, this is what you got. I swear I turned off the night and day circle. FJG has just subscribed. Thank you very much, Farmer Jack. Appreciate that, my friend. That'll help us get to the magical number, 2k. That's our little marker, so it's up here, is it? We won't be streaming this too much longer, trust me. I know, it's just too exciting for you and you're totally amazing. Okay, so we're full court. I was kind of hoping you'd drop it off that thing, but you won't. Wow, we can only take 12. This better sell good. So we've got to take this to North Steel Mill. North Steel Mill, obviously going to be north, right? Sand Quarry. North Steel Mill is here. There we go. Okay, calm down, pal. How you doing? Nice to see you, Alan. Nice to see everybody. Like I said, I really do appreciate you coming over. The game is interesting, shall we say. It's definitely not worth 25 quid. Whoa, don't tip the load on it. I do like the fact that they do have some actual weight, because I was driving my little mommy wagon and that was light. This is heavy. It does feel like I've got to wait. Yoshi's in the house as well, look. Yeah, I'd like that as well. It is a nice thing in it. But is it £25 worth of nice, Glenn? So we're going the right way? Because I have to go over here, won't we? Oh god, this is like so long. Yeah, we are going the right way. We're going down here. Yeah, definitely not worth that much. You've been here ages, I know, but you've been lurking, haven't you, darling? Appreciate the 20 likes. Like I say, you're liking for the stream and the content, the free content. Apart from you awesome members who actually do, for some reason, actually put your hand in your pocket and help me out with that. Shall we see if I can get fuel from here, Glenn, for you? End of day bills, 24. My days. Poor. Ah, you can refuel in this as well, mate. You can refuel in here. I do not see a cockpit view. I do not see it, mate. Nope, it doesn't look like it to me. Have you noticed a cockpit view, mate? I definitely haven't. I didn't see it in there, and I would have thought we'd have found it by now. They do have a horn, and it's the same horn for every vehicle. So, third person only with zoom. Yep. Oh, I just put my handbrake on while it's going uphill. Yeah, to be honest with you, man, I don't know if it would be any much better, because the windows is like just a mirror. It's not really a proper glass, Jimmy, so that's probably why. So it looks like a mobile game, and if I was on mobile, I'd be a little bit upset. Try VC. VC. VNC just changes this. It doesn't do anything, mate. VC doesn't do anything, buddy. Sounds like you're saying Viet Cong. There's my end. So we're going to see how much this pays. Bear in mind, I've got 160 tons to take, and I've only picking up 12 at a time. Is it 12 at a time? Oh my god, that's a lot of jobs. Dang it, I know, right? Yeah, it does, right. there is that, although I did nearly get took out by a car. I like the fact they've got different vehicles, that's all cool. Watch it, pal, I'm dangerous. Let's go and drop off this. I'm gonna say green to drop off. Maybe? Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Let's have a look what it says. That load up? That's input. Must be here, the green. Green and... There's another battery there, look. Take my call, please. You only got paid 2,000 for that. Jesus, 2,000, that's terrible. Absolutely disgusting. I got 2,000 for that alone. Jesus. That is poor pay, that is. What's the contract gonna pay me? 60,000. That's really bad. I got paid more for taking passengers. Yeah, I think you're right, mate. It is burning. It's like a train. How you doing, mate? You alright, Navis? Nice to see you, buddy. Thanks for dropping in. Thanks for checking it out. We're not trucking in our normal fine trucking days. We're trucking different today. I have to put a... Oh, pants. Take that off. Clear that. Hello, I want to get... Why can't I... There, I'll do this one. Mine's over here, right? So just put a marker there. Oh, the thing's still going! Still things rolling. Appreciate you coming in. I hope you're doing alright, mate. Appreciate the 21 likes. I'm not going to be doing this for too much longer because, to be honest with you, I'm getting a bit bored of it. I really do appreciate you all coming in, though. I appreciate you sticking with me. I have just tried to show it off for free to you, so you can see what it's like, see if you like it. I have a feeling when I change this thing to set to turn off night and day, I think it's kept it at night. I think I'm going to literally park up and I'm going to call this a night because I physically can't be bothered. That's a bad show of a game. If your game makes you not want to play it, to the point where I don't even think I will do a video, I think I'll just leave this stream and if I do a video, I think it'll be a summing up of my thoughts on it. That'll be about it. Come on, get out of my way, you slow. Now I'm getting impatient. I'm going downhill and I'm still slow as anything. A few days later. Look at the pollution I'm putting out. Am I a truck or a steam engine? Hey, Father Jack, how you doing, mate? Appreciate you subscribing, buddy. We're going to be ending this because, to be honest with you, I think I've had enough. I really do appreciate you coming in to check this out. It's totally something new, which is the whole idea of showing it to you. I will try to bring you new stuff. I need to try that Fountain of Youth game, so I need to do something on that. So I haven't even played that yet. There's other stuff I'll be playing. I will be doing some more trucking in the week. Some proper trucking, some real trucking. Needs an 80% discount on sale. I don't even think you'd pick it up for that, mate, to be fair. Delete my other... You've deleted your other channel. How come? Wow. So I had a sub for 15 minutes. Cheers. I'm gonna park this up here, then put this to pasture. But we shall finish off up here. That was a tough day. And like I said, I appreciate you coming in. It's all about showing you stuff, right? Giving you the opportunity to see different things. Confusing people and yourself. Yeah, I'm not surprised, mate. It was confusing me. I was a little bit confused.com. You know, I've got lost on the map. I don't even know where I am anymore. Oh god, this could hurt. You know what? With that, that's all I'm doing. I can't physically do any more, peeps. I have lost the will. I thank you to the company for the key, but as you can see, I don't think it's worth it. It has some good ideas. I get it's got a working economy, you can produce and stuff, but it's just not fun. And I think that's the problem. It's grindy as hell. Grindy as hell. So I cannot recommend it. I DJ. So I cannot recommend it. I would be like absolutely disgusted. I'd be a right sellout if I said yeah, go and buy it. If it needs some work. It's way expensive. It's just ridiculous. It feels like a mobile game that you'd pay for 99p. You've got many different driving games and delivering games. I mean, Farming Sim, for Christ's sake. is a lot more fun than this, and I'm basically producing. I do have the ability to produce stuff and to sell it on, but farming sim, I can create it. I can do way more with it. There's more life in it. It's just not cool. So I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to say personally, for me, it's not a buy. It's not what's happened. It's just we are showing off the game, mate, and it's just boring, mate. It's expensive as hell, and I would not recommend it. It's actually given me, I think, a bit of a headache, and I cannot thank you all enough for actually sticking with me and hanging out. I will say thank you though to the actual dev team for actually giving me a key, because at least that way I have managed to play it, and I've managed to show you what it's like, so that you have been able to make your delight decision and saving your money. So thank you ever so much. I appreciate it. If you leave me a comment when this becomes a video, I'd appreciate it, and I will put a pinned comment to say when this goes on. So I appreciate it. It has been fun for me to hang out with you, as it is always. Yeah, you can't really do a lot, can you? But it's like, I wonder if that was the whole idea. Yeah, you've been a busy man, I see. But yeah, it's okay. I will stream in the week. I might do some. What did I do? I'll probably do some American truck in the week. Maybe try Thursday. It depends. I got a really rough all week this week. So if I don't stream, I'll try and get a video out. And I'm off the following week. I've got some stuff to do, but I'm hoping to drive with a few people. And I'm hoping to catch up with a few of you, but I've got some stuff to do with my daughter, ready for the old pregnancy popping out in about a month and that. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks a lot. Thanks to the dev, and thanks a lot for the support. I definitely will see you again soon. Have a good Sunday. I'm going off to make all my stuff ready for my wonderful week at work to start tomorrow. Laters, take it easy, have fun. Oddball76 is most definitely signing out. Take care all. Bye bye. Have fun. Have a good start to the week. Live it large. Night.